Geraldine.
Hello, Cherry.
How awesome to see you this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
I think we're both getting over from our celebration night on Saturday night last weekend.
It was amazing.
How fun was that? We had like the best dance party ever.
Yes, everybody was so happy, and I was happy to meet people that I haven't seen before, face to face. So it was amazing. We had a blast. I love it.
My feet were so sore. I was literally like walking back. I was like,
mine too.
Bubbling back home. So much fun. So, Geraldine, we've known each other for a little while now, and gosh, I don't even remember. I think it's back in 2016 when we first connected. And tell me a little bit about your transformational journey since the time that we met to now.
Well, we met a long time ago, and it was, for me, it's been step by step. I'm not the type of person that is all jump in, but whatever I decide, I need to process the idea and master it, and then to move on to another thing. So I remember at the beginning, it was the food, it was nutrition, I was so surprised. I remember one exercise that we did to see in the kitchen what things do we have that they were not as healthy as we thought it was. Yeah. And I finished with my pantry full of stuff. I was like, oh my God.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad you remember that. That's great.
That was a fun exercise, but then it was things step by step. The material nutrition that you had that opened my eyes about sugar, processed food, is a lot of things that, I was taking one, I was watching it, I was think about it, I was like okay, I'm going to go with this, and then I'm going to go with this. And it was a step by step for me, but I'm so happy that I took it in that way, because now for me it's fun. I'm eating healthy, clean, but I'm having fun. I'm eating good, and I still have my things that I combine with my Latin roots that I don't took it out. Now I know how to mix it and introduce it with another thing. So I love it. I love it.
Oh, I love that. I remember your camping story last summer, right? Because you were like freaking out because you're like, what am I going to bring on this trip, and how am I going to survive camping on my new lifestyle? Tell us that story.
Well, it was fun because I was very addicted to sugar, and I was trying to cut sugar, but we were camping, it's kids, it's marshmallows, it's chocolate, it's a lot of things was going on, and I don't know what to do. I was like, it was a moment of my life that I was like, I have been doing this, and what am I going to do there? So it was fun. I did a couple of switch here and there. And now for me it will be easy to say, no, I don't want it. Before it was not that easy. Before it was more like I wasn't sure exactly, but now I will just pass. I will just don't take it. That's it.
That's it.
If I take it, I will enjoy it. That's another thing that I learned.
Guilt-free. Yes. Guilt-free, exactly. So now you did go home out of country for a little while, and then came back and saw my new challenge hit the shelf, and you're like, okay, Sherry, I'm all in. Tell me now, in this past 6 weeks, or I think 8 weeks that you've been back, how has this challenge helped you?
Well, since I came back, it's the first time that I combine nutrition with exercise. Before, I was taking more nutrition to the upper level, and the exercise, it was a step by step. But it was the first time since this past challenge where I decided to say, okay, well, now this is going well, I'm going to do this. And the results have been amazing. Amazing. Like, seriously, I see it in my body. I see it in my energy. When you feel good, you get out and you put your things and you feel comfortable in your own skin.
Yes.
It has been wonderful. Aside that, in another point of view, working with you, it made me kind of get out of my shell, like talking in the masterminds and things like that. I will be totally shy. For me, I had some trouble sometimes because my strong accent and rambling sometimes. So just open to speak with people about topics and doing this. Before I was like, No, I
Yeah,
passed.
yeah.
So it's been amazing. It's been a progress in a lot of stage of my life, and I love it. I
And
really love
we finally built up your confidence, so now you feel excited and ready to do the Zumba thing and get certified to teach Zumba. You're like, oh my God, can I actually do it?
Well, yes, I'm working on that. It's still, I'm right there, but yes, I will do it. I will do it. I promise. It's funny because on Saturday I saw ladies that they would say, "Come on, we're waiting for you." I'm like, "Are you serious?" So it's fun. It's fun. I won't don't let my friends down, as I
That
promised.
was hysterical when you were trying to lead me on the dance floor and my body just would not let me. I tried. I'm like, you're like, Sherry, just let me lead. I'm like, I swear I'm trying so bad, but my hands wanted to.
That was amazing and funny. It was a nice thing to do.
God, I have such a hard time with that. That was so funny.
That's good. It's funny because this community is so amazing that it bring you to get out of your shell, get out of your comfort zone, and have these new things. Like for me, the spinning class was something that I'm not click with the class.
Yeah.
I do everything but spinning. But now I promise my friends at my table, I will try with them. I cannot do this. I need to do it with them. So
Come to spinning, come to spinning.
it's so wonderful that we push each other, we back up each other. Like, come on, we can do it. Probably, let's try with us. And it's wonderful. It's an amazing community. I love it.
Awesome. Geraldine, tell me about your virtual experience, because we've got some distance between us and it's not always easy for you to come to studio. So tell me what you like about the online stuff.
Well, I love it. I live in Ontario. I don't live in Quebec, which is hard for me sometimes to go to the studio. And the virtual, it give me the freedom that I can do it from the office. I can do it from my house, and it's wonderful. I will tell you that for me, after I realized that my way to release stress was doing exercise, which I didn't know that. It's good because sometimes you're stuck in your papers, you're stuck with work, and you're over here, and you just see in the schedule, oh, it's a class at 12, it's a class at 3, depends on what it is. You just can do it, cut oxygen your brain, and go back to work. So it's wonderful. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
My favorite is your little pink princess step that you use during workouts.
Well, it's not the same equipment that we had at the gym that we had at home, but we will figure it out.
It's the best. I had a girl a couple of weeks ago. She had no weights at home, so she started using wine bottles. That was classic. She started doing arm raises.
That's amazing.
We have kids on our back. We have backpacks and books, anything around the house, right, to make it work.
Yeah, but virtual it's a great help. It's so wonderful. It's available, and you don't have an excuse. Well, you can do it whenever you want, at the time you want. It's just you need to jump on this. That's it.
Awesome. So Geraldine, if you bumped into your best friend on the street and she's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" What would you tell her about the program in 30 seconds?
Well, I will say jump on this. You will never regret it. You need to be willing to learn and to do some switch, but it's going to be fun. The process is going to be fun. You're always going to have help. You always going to have the questions that you're going to have an answer. It needs a program that is designed for you. It's not something that you follow and it's general for everybody. No. It's going to work because it's designed for you and for your needs. And it's wonderful. Wonderful.
And so are you. And so are you. Thank you so much, Geraldine, for taking the time to share your story today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
See you. You have yourself an amazing day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetheart.